leaving them when they're national championship contenders was the worst mistake that he'll have his college football.
He's still getting bonuses, though.
And he's still getting bonuses.
He got a $500,000 bonus
makes me
for
really
winning
wonder-
that game last night.
I wonder if it makes me really wonder is, are they gonna give him a national championship ring?
I'll get a ring.
What's going on, You Don't Know fam? Happy New Year and related Merry Christmas to you guys. We're back
Yes.
after our little winter hiatus. How was your guys' holiday?
Great. Can't complain.
Good.
It was pretty sweet, man. No car wrecks with all the snowstorms we got.
Right.
You know, New Year's was cool. I went to Gun Lake Casino, so that was pretty
boy.
fun.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dude, we
How
were
much
there.
money did you lose?
I think I lost like 90.
Oh,
So-
that ain't bad.
He
Pretty
didn't hit-
mild trip.
He didn't hit the jackpot at midnight. Damn.
Nah, dude, I was at the blackjack table and I lost all of it within like 7 hands. It was so dumb.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I was getting perfect hands like 19s and 20s, and then it'd just be boom, push, 21. Boom. Yeah, it was tough, but no, it was great. Good holiday season. I'm sad it's over, but I'm excited to get back into the swing of things and be able to save up some money. So
Right? Yeah.
that'll be good.
Me and you both. Yeah, so we had an interesting couple of games this on our break. I mean, college football playoff is quickly almost done with the final four teams finally decided. Bowl season's actually we're recording on Friday. They're playing probably the final bowl game without the playoffs. But overall, I've been really enjoying how the bowl season has gone. But let's get into the CFP reactions. I don't know if we covered Alabama and Oklahoma. We'll go from just first week of the playoffs to where we have now. So Oklahoma and Alabama. I was shocked to see Alabama go in there and whoop on Oklahoma.
Whoop ass? I wasn't.
I didn't think the Boer had it in him to go into that environment and handle their shit. But
DeBoer put some belt to ass.
He did. I mean, you gotta give him
Couldn't
credit.
do it again, but he did it once.
Yeah, no way. Especially after that Rose Bowl appearance. Yeah, no. But
It's tough to be the away team too in the first round. I'm sure that took a lot out of them mentally and
yeah.
Oh, I
physically,
bet.
even with the break. I mean, and then you got to go play the number one team in the country. Like being the 9 seed is not for the weak, man.
No, not at all.
I do think it was impressive too. I think they were down like 10-0.
17.
It was 17-0.
Yeah, they were
early.
down.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, like I've followed Jack with that pick, and I was like, I was mad I picked them, and then we turned the game back on in like another hour, and they were up, and we watched the rest of it, and man, like it's just the resilience with Alabama that's always going to be there.
yeah,
I don't know if DeBoer will be there again for another year, but you know, there's a reason why they're always in it, and they showed it against Oklahoma. So in Oklahoma, I feel like they've been that team this year. I mean, they've got they got like 2 losses. You can argue they probably shouldn't have had. So, you know, they shot themselves in the foot, giving up that lead to a team as good as Alabama.
Right.
And
yeah, they just
you know,
And they beat Bama once.
yeah,
they beat Bama
So-
at Bama, so they proved they could do it again. But
Mm-hmm.
they just shot themselves in the foot after that great start by Mateer but the offense, but the environment can't play the game for you, so you just can't do that.
Got to
But,
play the full game.
Yeah. Speaking of another environment, let's go to Texas A&M and Miami.
Oh, Lord.
that was the one that shocked me.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wasn't
that
really
was a
shocked
big
about
surprise.
Alabama.
Wow, and especially we're gonna get into Miami a little bit later in this episode, but crazy game. Just seeing not like score wise, but like from viewing how we saw it as it was gonna happen. Like,
Mhm.
Texas A&M is a high powered offense with Marcel Reed, just all control over the offense, but then he goes out there and stinks to bed in the biggest game of the year. I mean, it was honestly truly shocking, especially I'm assuming for the 12th man as well. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to see that team score 3 points in a playoff game is crazy.
Yeah, I think all this talent with Miami that they have on their roster from the transfer portal. I mean, I believe they abused the transfer portal this past year, and we saw it early in the season. They looked unstoppable, especially with their first win against Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
And then they beat South Florida. Their line just looks really dominant. I mean, they got NFL talent all over their roster. So the the job for this team was just to make it to the playoffs, I think, and they somehow did it. They got lucky with the committee letting them in over Notre Dame, and they're proving why the committee was right, I guess, right now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you can't really
Prove why Notre Dame didn't deserve to even be sniffing the playoffs.
Oh, Isaac's gonna have
Sniffing
a
is
field day with
crazy,
this.
bro. I'm not going to defend him for you. Or I'm not going to defend Notre Dame for him today, though, because, I mean.
Yeah, because Miami already whooped that ass once.
Yeah. And you could have. Yeah. I mean, it's just we're gonna. They did do. I will give them credit that Miami obviously did belong now,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's just with those losses, man. It doesn't look like it.
no,
You know,
it
like
doesn't.
with those stinkers in the regular season, it's like they're very fortunate to even have the chance to have won a game, make it 2 games now. You know, which is just insane. So, I think they're definitely. They went from easily the worst story in the playoffs to I think the best, honestly, right now, unless you like Mendoza a lot, which he's a great story, man. I love his interviews. The energy he brings to the interviews he has is awesome.
It's amazing. I mean, I've been more of a fan of Indiana than I have in my own team for the last 6 weeks. So.
Yeah.
Gotta root for the
real.
Big Ten squads, man.
Gotta root for Signetti.
You're right, you got to. But the other 2 games that were in the first round of the playoffs were Oregon and JMU, and what was it? I'm sorry, Texas. Nope, not Texas Tech.
It was Tulane and Ole Miss.
Tulane and Ole Miss, and yeah, I mean,
Belt to ass for both.
For both of them. It just proves why we shouldn't have a group of 5 team.
Except JMU did put up a better
They
fight
did put
than
34
Texas
up.
Tech.
I will say the discussion isn't as much of the games themselves. It's rather the discussion of like the group of 5 teams as a whole, like what you were saying, like 2 group of 5 teams, that is crazy. And I know I was rooting for it the whole season because it's just it's a story. It shows the flaw of, first of all, the ACC being terrible.
Yep.
Mainly Miami being terrible.
Yep.
So this is all Miami's fault if we think about it, right? I mean, or good, it's all Miami's fault for letting Duke win the ACC, and then we see 2 teams when it could have very easily just been Miami and Notre Dame. Like, I don't know why that wasn't really an option.
I mean, Notre Dame would have been a first round out anyway, so that don't really matter.
To whoever they would have
Yeah,
played.
they probably would have lost to JMU.
They would have probably played.
They would have played Ole Miss because it would have been JMU 12.
Yeah, that would have been
a good game, I think.
I think it would have been
just Trinidad belt to ass.
Insane. He's been having a hell of a playoff.
He's been doing good.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
from the mean streets of Grand Rapids.
Dude, they even said it on TV.
Yeah.
They said from the mean streets of Grand Rapids.
They said from the horrible street. No.
From the hood of Grand Rapids.
Yeah, from what's
the
that
project?
What's that one street I really hate? It's
State Street.
No, it's
State.
What is it?
It's a random street.
Bad Street.
Bad Street.
Evil Street.
God awful Street.
Dude, why am I blanking on what street this is? I used to drive on it all the time.
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
No, not that one. that one is pretty bad though. I think it's like 72nd Street or something. Oh, dude, this is gonna piss me off. I'm going to maps.
Yeah. So, while Caleb looks that up, I mean, pretty much expected for the other 2 games with the Sun Belt teams playing in the playoff. I mean, Oregon and the Ole Miss both handled their business, and and then we moved into the round 2 of the playoffs, where we saw the big games of Miami and Ohio State, and Ole Miss, Georgia, and I guess you could put Oregon, Texas Tech, which is honestly, let's start there. Texas Tech and Oregon, I did not see that one coming.
I didn't either.
I didn't think they'd be shut out like that.
I did not think they'd post a shutout on them.
The offense just didn't show up that day. So
no, not at all.
I don't know.
I mean, those high-powered offenses like that, I feel like they're so hit or miss. It reminds me of the Houston Rockets missing 27 straight threes, that sort of thing. Because Texas Tech has relied on high-powered, air raid, just scoring out the wazoo against these teams. And, for Oregon, they got to win. They're coming in with momentum. I think that made the game for them maybe a little bit easier. Texas Tech, they just went on the field and had a bad day.
Right.
And Oregon's defense too, give them credit as well.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, definitely don't expect to see a goose egg out of any of these teams.
And they joined the only other team to do that in a playoff game is Michigan State. So they're
a goose egg.
A goose egg.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So Michigan State was in the playoffs a decade ago. So, yeah, not a club you want to be in, really. But,
Yeah, no.
But-
it's insane to me to think. Sorry for this sidetrack,
No, you're
but
good.
it's insane to me to think like looking at MSU now, like 10 years ago, it's just nuts to think that they had teams of caliber to make the playoffs.
They were
like,
winning Big Ten championships.
Yes,
Yeah, they were a good team.
That's crazy to me. Like you would look at their team and see their line, and they would look ginormous.
Oh,
I mean, they had a good they had great quarterbacks, good coaching, good systems, talent you would be excited about coming in. And now with like transfer portal and stuff, no one's trying to go to MSU really,
especially after right now.
Yeah. So it's tough. I do wonder if like MSU will ever be able to get back to that level, or Cal, or like UCLA, because they used to all be good in like the 90s, early 2000s and stuff. So.
Stanford too.
Yeah,
Stanford used to be
Like
good.
when Stanford MSU played, that was a big ass game.
Yeah, I remember.
And now if they play, it's like two
yeah.
shitters, battle of shitters.
The whole broadcast is about the history and
Yeah.
not what's going on the field right now. It's like, well, these two teams, they used to be really good.
Remember that old name, Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey.
Or Brees.
Remember
Love,
when
or whatever
Christian
his name is.
McCaffrey and Connor Cook would face off?
Or what's that receiver? Oh, I can't remember his name, but the Michigan State receiver that like could catch like almost everything. I can't remember.
Jaden Reed? Jordan Reed?
Not Reed. He was old. It's like 2015. I can't remember. Connor would know. But,
oh yeah, for sure. He's probably kicking himself right now,
Yeah.
or taking shots at us right now if he's listening. But
yeah, MSU is definitely in a downfall, and now they're not lonely in that shutout crew. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, obviously going to the back of Oregon and Texas Tech. I mean, I listened to a few podcasts today, and they were going ham on the quarterback for Texas Tech. I mean, he did not play a
horrible.
great game. He did not play a great game at all. I mean, he just did not show up, and it was really sad because they had a really good story with all the pieces they had there at the linebacker. That was almost
Jacob Rodriguez, dude. I feel bad for him because I really like him.
Because honestly, if you watch the game, the defense did not play bad at all.
No, their defense was good. I mean, really, it was a 17-point game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because they scored right at the end.
Right.
Oregon did.
Yeah. So they played great, and it's just a defense can only do so much, and they run out of steam. So
right,
and
especially if the offense is just going 3 and out too.
Right. Just it's not like Miami. Miami that day was the state of Miami was not really hot. I mean, it was 63 degrees there, so it was not like they were getting super overly tired.
Right.
But
playing in the Hard Rock.
Right. It was.
That's a cool stadium. I like that
cool,
stadium.
Yeah. I was asking my dad, like, have you ever gone to Hard Rock? I wonder how big that place is. And
Yeah, it looks big.
Gigantic.
Yeah, it's crazy that like Miami gets more fans there than Dolphin games.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
And just Miami. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna bring up Notre Dame, which I don't really want to, but they were saying like Miami fans don't even fill up the stadium, and except if they bring a big opponent in, like Notre Dame. Like if they play an ACC team or a conference game between each other, there's nobody there. But when Notre Dame or Georgia or who knows comes into my Hard Rock, it's like packed to the brim. It's insane. So it's one of the best environments when it's packed.
Right. It kind of because for those big games, and you have a back and forth affair with the fans cheering for both teams. So that is interesting. Miami is one of those cities, like the Miami Heat. Like I don't think, and Los Angeles Lakers, I don't think there's any genuine Lakers or Heat fans. You know, like states like Florida and California. I just don't think genuine fans like exists for the pro sports teams and like the big college
there's
teams.
So much stuff going on,
just posers,
right? There are people visiting, like, dude, Laker games, no way. I guarantee you 90% of the crowd is like people who are there that week who are like, oh, let's go see a Lakers game. And dude, like no one cheers for like you watch one of the games, no one's like getting loud at all.
They're all there for LeBron.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And that boy is still putting up numbers, dude. It's crazy.
He is.
Let's move on to the next playoff game that we had. What's the other one?
Let's do Miami, Ohio State.
Yeah, let's go to the Miami.
New Year's Eve.
Miami versus the Ohio State Suckeyes.
Jaden Fielding.
Oh boy,
you got some death threats, my man. I'm sure of it.
What a brutal game for the Buckeyes. I mean, it was honestly very much of a joy for me. But I'm glad that we aren't getting a back-to-back champion from that school. So
Yeah, that's
really
nice.
nice. But
I do like having them in there just for the Big Ten aspect of things.
Oh yeah, I do too.
But we got Indiana going,
Right,
so
yeah,
And
Indiana,
Oregon.
and Oregon.
Yeah, Indiana and Oregon were definitely keeping the Big Ten standard up.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, you got 2 Big Ten teams, an ACC, and then a
SEC.
SEC.
Two SEC.
Yeah, and it's like both
14.
It's like that SEC team is not the one you think would be
Quick
there.
math. No, yeah, but honestly it's crazy to think that an ACC team will do that to a Big Ten team, and it is because you could say because Ohio State didn't play anybody.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's because their schedule was so
soft,
and then they ended up playing. Who'd they play in their first game? They played
Indiana in the Big Ten championship game, and they only scored 10 points, and then they got the bye because they're the number 2 team, and then they played Miami.
Yeah,
So
and that's what I was saying with Oregon coming in and beating Texas Tech like that. Like, you kind of saw the same thing with Miami coming in with a lot of confidence after their first win,
right,
against a really solid team in Texas A&M. They can beat anybody, dude.
Yeah,
give them the right day, and they'll beat anybody.
I mean, you just look at Miami's defensive line, what they did to Ohio State's offensive line in general, but like they were dominating them the entire game. Like, yeah, it was 14-0 for most of it, but then it turned into 17-14 in the third. I mean, but you could just tell, like, as soon as Miami flipped the switch that we're gonna run it down your throat, it was just it was barbecue chicken from there.
Yeah, with the line full of NFL draft picks. I mean, you're just fine. Ohio State, you could argue, has a line full of NFL draft picks as well, but I think Miami's line was highlighted so much at the beginning of the season from what I remember seeing, like just with the people they had coming in. Maybe now's the time they finally figure it out, and who knows? Miami might have that run to the championship and shut everybody up who is saying, "Oh, Notre Dame should have made it in over them."
Right, the U might be back, and that's a scary sight for
Mike Irving.
Much all of college football. So we'll see what happens.
Who were you saying was getting death threats? Why would he get death threats? I didn't watch the game.
Fielding, because he missed a crucial field goal to tie the game in the Big Ten championship, and then he missed another field goal on New Year's Eve night.
No, if he made that one in the first half, you're right.
It would have been
tied game,
and it also would have been tied in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, it would have.
And did he miss the kick against Georgia to send them?
I think I'm not sure, but I think he was.
You know what I'm talking about? On New Year's Eve last night?
Yeah.
Last year?
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Stroud was there. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was there.
Like, this guy just can't hit big field goals.
Michigan, and not this past year, but
last year when they won?
Yeah, he missed a big one against them, and that ended up losing the game as well. I mean, I'm sure Ohio State faithful are very grateful that kid is graduating or entering the transfer portal. One of the two, because he isn't coming back at the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's lasted this long.
I'm surprised he got
especially after that last New Year's Eve one. I mean, I remember. Was that when Stetson Bennett was still around? And
I think
they
so.
lost right as the clock struck 12.
Yep.
Yeah. Shit's crazy.
An interesting stat I saw that ESPN posted is that Ohio State is 0-3 playing on New Year's Eve. They got blown out by Clemson one year. They lost against Georgia, and they I think that this last one was their 0-3 with Miami. So
dang,
that's crazy.
It was after the game. I thought something was interesting after the game. I didn't know if you guys saw this, but Jeremiah Smith getting dapped up by all the Miami players and coaches because he's from Miami.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I think I did see that.
And I honestly, how big of a story would it be if he just pulled a KD and just went right to Miami after this?
That'd be crazy.
You know
he'd have to get lucky. He's got a good quarterback to throw to him though, because Carson Beck ain't gonna be there. I'm not saying Carson Beck's amazing or anything.
Carson Beck is ass, and that dude just learned how to play football, so that's why they're doing all right.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
And I was just blacked out there playing the game. Out
but jeez, dude, I mean that is just that would be a crazy thought, just to think that Jeremiah Smith would just throw everything away again with Ohio State. I mean, I would too.
That'd be nuts.
Is he not like draft ready? Like, wasn't this his third year? Oh, okay.
So next year will be his third year. Yeah. So he's leaving after next year. I'm assuming so.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, I was talking about with my girlfriend's dad. I was talking about Ryan Williams with him.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Dude, isn't he like 18?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just thought about it, like even going back to last year. I remember he had a really big catch against, I think it was Georgia.
It was Georgia.
Big long catch, and I just remember thinking like, damn, dude, like it's crazy that he came in at 17 when he should have been a senior in high school, like in pre-calc or something, you know. And the fact that he was able to climb the ranks of the receiver room so quick and become their number one option, like how? Like that's crazy to do as a 17-year-old at Alabama.
He's crazy. This year he definitely declined though. So
he had the sophomore slump.
Yeah. He got hopefully next year he can pick it back up.
Let's give him credit. He did have a really big catch against, not really big at the end of the score, but like he held on to a really critical catch in the first half for a first down.
When he got fucking rocked.
Yeah, that's the catch I saw, and that's what sparked that conversation. I was like, damn, what a catch.
Yeah, let's go.
I was like, oh, that's Ryan Williams.
Let's move into Indiana and Alabama in the Rose Bowl. I mean, tough loss for Jack's Roll Tides, but, you know, I didn't think you'd be too bad.
Good season.
I'm not too upset. I would be all right with either team winning. Yeah. Obviously, I'd rather Alabama win, but obviously. I'd like to see Signetti win a natty.
Yeah.
And dude, it's the fact that they won by blowing them out again.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's nuts. Like I don't see a world where Indiana doesn't win, unless I think
Oregon could.
This game against Oregon, we've been saying the whole year it's hard to beat a team twice, and I feel like it's reigned true so far. So Oregon might have the confidence to shred in there after a big win.
Oh, they definitely do. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Dante Moore, he's going to have to play really well. I think the defensive line for Oregon is going to be key as well. So, I mean, everyone's just going to have to be locked in for them to even have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
The game's got to be close for them to win.
That game could lead up to being the second best game of 2025-2026 season behind the Ole Miss Georgia game that we saw last night. And it was just amazing football yesterday, pretty much, other than the first game that we watched. But I do want to give props to Indiana being the second losingest team in college football history, going against one of the most tradition powerhouse teams in ever, and they just manhandled them. And it was amazing. I mean, I didn't think they would blow them out, but I definitely thought they could win. So they just ran the ball over them. And Mendoza didn't do a lot. I think he only had like 17 pass attempts. And
he still had like 200-something yards.
Yeah.
Indiana's defense went crazy, too.
Yeah.
They had Ty Simpson running for his life. I mean,
he got knocked out, too. Yeah, it's just a nightmare scenario for the old rolling Tide. But, you know, dynasties will fall, and I'm definitely seeing this one now.
Dynasties will have down years. Yep. It'll be back.
Gotta rebuild.
Get DeBoer the fuck out of there.
Yeah, DeBoer's not going. He had the golden ticket. He didn't take it. So, but congrats to Indiana. I don't really have a lot to say about that, but I'm really sad. Honestly, let's talk about the Rose Bowl in general. I'm really sad that the last 2 years has been blowouts in the best bowl game that we've ever in all the bowl games. The Rose Bowl is the best one.
Yeah,
and we just seen 2 blowouts in a row. The 3 years ago was the best one that we've seen. Obviously, Maize and Blue came out on top of that one, but you could really have a conversation saying like the Rose Bowl should be the national championship game every year.
Right. And that'd be a good argument.
Yeah, I could see how my college football watching, like I haven't watched it that many years up until this one, so I don't know the history with the Rose Bowl necessarily, but it's a cool ass field. It's a cool ass stadium. I like
Daddy on the wall,
and I like I could just see
the big house kind of cool.
I could just see how excited Fernando Mendoza was after the game to be playing there.
He's loving this shit.
Yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, man, we're hecking loving it out here, man.
He's just a walking LinkedIn page, bro.
Yeah. I want to put national championship on my LinkedIn.
Dude, he's sweet, bro. Yeah, I mean, he's just the kid's there's not a better person in college football right now than Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm on that Mendoza boat. Just gotta hope he wins it all. But
yeah, he's too hard. He's too easy to root for, man. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's hard not to root for him.
It's hard to hate on him.
Yeah,
because he's just such a good guy.
Yeah, it's like God. I wanna hate you. It's hard to hate on Indiana. I mean, as a whole, like I think their ascension has been so quick and just so like they've got so many great characters in Fernando Mendoza and Kirk Signetti and just their entire defense, dude. Their secondary is amazing, and they got an amazing receiver with is it Surratt? Who's on their team? Yeah. So I think they're just so easy to root for. They're killing teams. Kirk Signetti, you saw his reaction to the fake 4th down.
Oh yeah, the eyebrow.
Yeah, and he's like, bro, like what was that? Like, dude, their whole team is just so locked in, and like I was saying, I just don't think there's any way they don't win it this year.
No, yeah,
especially with Ohio State not there anymore.
Yep. I mean, they really. I guess you could say the other two teams on the other side of the bracket can be a test, but like this next game is there's basically their biggest test. So next.
Well, yeah, they're the next team that kept it the closest with them. Oregon,
and
they had them on the ropes in Eugene for a little bit.
Yeah, and they picked 6 against Fernando Mendoza. I mean, and that game, that really sparked the initiation of like Indiana being the best team in the country. Like,
that game, played a huge part.
I remember he's my dad's buddy, but he's a big Indiana fan.
Yeah.
And he's just like, dude, you see what's going on in the middle of Hobby Lobby? I'm not even watching the game. It's going to be like Oregon beatdown or something. But I'm like looking, I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Indiana's in here. But, props to Indiana. Let's move on to the best game of the night, the nightcap of Georgia and Ole Miss. Insane ending, insane game. I mean, Pete Golding masterclass. Golden or Golding, I can't remember his last name.
I think it's Golding.
I think it's whatever it is. But Kirby Smart meltdown. I mean, what are you doing? I mean that.
Well, they had that game tied up.
Oh yeah.
And that DB just fucking lost his assignment.
Oh yeah.
And got burned and they got the field goal.
I'm pretty sure they were playing man, were they?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
and he got fucking toasted.
Yeah. Just
he didn't know where he was at, and that guy just ran a streak right by him.
I mean,
it's like, dude, this is the biggest game of your life, probably, and you just let that shit up.
Dude.
And you know what's coming. Go to prevent.
Yeah, exactly.
X.
Yeah, for real. Or just,
At least run a cover 3 on him, boys.
They should have ran prevent the
cover full palms.
I mean, hell.
Like 8 plays before that. I mean, they obviously they had 45 seconds left, but getting them down to even have remotely a chance to get down to the field goal range is ridiculous. I mean, you can't do that against a quarterback that was, I mean,
on fire,
heat checking everywhere. I mean, I don't know if you were. I
didn't watch it. No, I'll definitely have to watch.
You need to watch the highlights
of
the third quarter, just the third quarter and fourth quarter.
Yeah,
in the whole. I mean, there was a drive for Trinidad, like, was scrambling for his life. He went all the way back to his 5-yard line and still got a pass out for a first down.
Wow.
I mean, it was crazy. And then he follows it up with a flip of the wrist, just pitch for another first down. And I'm just like, holy shit, is this kid God or something?
He's balling, dude. He's balling.
And then a few plays later, he's throwing a 35-yard bomb to a receiver just to get to the end zone, or end up leading for a touchdown. But
just looking at the score summary too, I mean, it looked like it was just a great, like you guys are saying, back and forth game of football, just with good plays. And you know, it sucks that there was a meltdown there at the end, but someone's got to win. It's one of those games where neither team deserves to lose, but it sucks that one of them has to.
That could end up, depending on how the rest of the playoffs could go. That could be the game that we could
game.
Like, that's the national championship right there. That
right.
could have been the national championship. But
that would have been crazy if that was, dude.
I mean, not even the stage crew knew who won the game. You didn't probably see it, but
fucking brought that shit out like twice.
Yeah, they got Georgia recovered their onside kick after kicking it out into his. So the thing is, I woke up as soon as they were kicking the field goal to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna win. And then they kicked it off. And I saw it at 0-0. I'm like, oh, game's over. Turned it off. Going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up this morning. Apparently there was like 5 plays after that happened. I'm like, what in the world?
Mhm.
So
because the clock didn't run because Georgia recovered it, but if Ole Miss recovered it, it would have ran.
I mean, what are they doing?
But that fucking kickoff where they safetied themselves was so dumb.
Dumb idiot.
Get the touchback, and you have 6 seconds. You'll get a playoff.
Yeah, and you just like.
Is that what ended them? Like,
yeah,
because they would have to give them the ball back, wouldn't they?
Well, what happened?
So the dude received the catch, ran it out to like the 2, throws it back. Trips while he's throwing, and it hits the pylon going out, so it's safety.
Way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone thinks the game's over. They're like, and everyone's coming out on the field. Everyone's
Gatorade
on the damn field.
Oh no.
And it's the refs are like, no, we got 1 more second on the clock.
Oh no.
They need to kick the ball. So they get everyone off the field. Georgia kicks the ball and recovers it. Everyone comes back on the field. They're like, no, the clock didn't run because Georgia recovered it. We got 1 more play. So they fucking all get off again.
Stage crew is like having a workout.
Yeah.
It was
God.
And then they do their 1 play where they're all throwing backwards laterals and nothing's working.
God, dude, I couldn't imagine like how long did that probably take? To the last 5 seconds of the game probably took what, 30 minutes
at least. I mean, it was a long time. I heard. But
was that like all fans too, like running out there and just
no,
it wasn't fans, just like staff.
Oh, okay.
Staff and the
team
stage crews. Yeah.
I mean,
at least the fans didn't run out there. Dude, imagine that happening at Tennessee.
Dude.
Oh my God, field goal post is down already.
Just ripped down already.
Oh God,
bro. I mean, the funniest part was you could see on the final play of the game, like just the ice just scattered on the turf, like it was just there. Like it was. So
there's confetti in the end zones.
There's like nothing.
That's the beautiful thing about sports too. It's like there's an unserious aspect about all of it.
Yeah,
you know? Like.
I mean, you could just
they make all of it so professional nowadays, but dude, like shit like that was probably happening all the time in the 40s and 50s, like dogs running onto the field and stuff.
I think it was Cal. I can't remember if it was Cal versus Stanford or one of the games that way like 100 years ago, where the band was on the field. You know what I'm talking about? The band was on the field, like, running over the tuba player or something like that.
And dude, like all we have to remember that is like books, like just there's like memoirs about all those games, like the 222-0 game. I guess like where Georgia's, I think it was Georgia. No, it was
202-0.
Yeah, it was. Let me find it. What? Let me use my voice. What football team won 222-0? Oh, Cumberland versus Georgia Tech.
Wow.
And Georgia Tech beat Cumberland College 222-0, October 7th, 1916.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And Cumberland, they didn't have a football team, but
I can tell.
So the only reason that happened was because Georgia Tech lost to Cumberland in baseball because Cumberland used pro baseball players.
Hey, hell yeah, Cumberland.
Yeah.
Why don't you use pro football players?
Right? Well, and Georgia Tech obviously had a football team, so they were like, "Nah, let's play an exhibition football game. Get on our schedule."
Yeah.
And Cumberland, they didn't want to back down from it, so they're like, "All right."
Yeah.
So they grabbed random frat dudes, random
Lord.
random people from random classes to make a team, and dude, worst like 48 minutes of their lives happened.
What did we do? Yeah. That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Man, nice history pull right there, Caleb. I like
Thanks.
that.
I watched there's a lot of really good video essays on YouTube about it, so check it out if you haven't. Dude, so it's so funny.
That's hysterical.
But yeah, no, you just saying there was still ice on the field, and
dude,
the fact that they're even willing to, for 1 second, just get everybody off again and reset it twice.
It's crazy.
I mean, it was just a total meltdown of the final play of the game.
Golding was pissed, especially after the kick.
I was just gonna say that he was livid. He's a hothead in general.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's a hothead, but
isn't he leaving?
No, he's the new head coach of Ole Miss.
Oh, he's the new one. Okay.
Yeah, he's not the interim. He's like the guy.
Okay.
So,
their head coach left though, right?
Yeah, Kiffin went to LSU,
and then
now he's stealing grocery baskets.
He's taking the offensive coordinator, I think the running back coach, and there's a few other guys, but They're all coaching for Ole Miss right now, so they're double duty.
Oh.
And according to today, Friday, they are recruiting players for their other team for the transfer portal.
Huh.
So it's kind of an
That's fucking crazy.
interesting spot we're in with that.
Dude, that's just too much to do. Like,
Golden's
why
the
can't you
D
just wait a
coordinator,
month?
wasn't
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He's still called the defense
he?
next year as well.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, they're fighting.
not the Navy. You don't want to get.
They got guns.
So yeah, overall, really good college football playoff season. I would say,
it's
other than
interesting.
Two lower teams getting in, but other than that, yeah, I mean, and then the bowl season in general, even though Michigan lost, they did put a really good
Michigan
fight.
got shit on.
Yeah, they put a fight on for about three
One
quarters. Yeah, I mean the Pop-Tart Bowl. I don't know if you watched any of that.
Oh yeah, that was sweet.
Awesome. I mean, get
Hell
the Pop-Tart
yeah.
Bowl into the playoffs.
Even the
somehow.
Michigan, the Cheez-Its Bowl,
The
that was
Cheez-It Bowl
cool.
was awesome as
The
well.
Cheez-It Dragon.
Yeah, what the hell?
And then they got King Cheddar on the shoulders.
King cheddar.
They fried a turkey leg with Cheez-Its on it. Like,
Did they
crusted
really?
it with Cheez-Its, yeah.
Hey, that
was
sounds
crazy.
gross, but I'm for it.
Yeah, but I was just honestly, bowl season is one of the best parts of college football, and I really had a good time with it. I mean,
Yeah.
One of
We're
my
not done.
favorite.
Yeah, there's still some bowls that got.
One of my favorite parts of bowl season, Iowa Vandy. Pavia got his ass kicked.
Yeah. Go ahead and cover that game. Let's see how that.
I didn't watch much of it, but
Okay. So,
I just saw some highlights on the thing, and it was like
I also saw some.
Pavia
highlights.
did all right, but Iowa whooped that ass.
But my favorite quote from him from the preseason was, "You only have to score 7 to beat Iowa." And he was bad mouthing the Big Ten in general, and then
That's
turns
funny.
out he lost by 7, not even 7. I don't remember, but to Iowa, and he just, I wouldn't say it ruins his career at Vanderbilt, but it definitely. Puts
I wouldn't
a
say it
little
ruined
damper.
his career, but the Heisman voting and all his shenanigans, that kind of ruined him a
Definitely put a
little
little
bit.
damper in his sled. But
Yeah, he went from hero to zero really
Yeah,
quick. I
really
think because
quick.
we were all, I think,
We all
very
liked
big
him.
Pavia fans mid season when
Yeah.
Vandy was really starting.
It was
It's
cool to
weird
see.
because we had all these teams that it was Indiana, they took our attention. Then it was Vandy, and then it was like Georgia and Bama, are they
Yeah.
going to make the playoffs?
Notre Dame sucks.
And then it went to
Say that
Notre
again.
Dame because they suck.
Yeah.
And he's probably
Like
not
really
even-
bad.
Yeah, he's probably, I doubt he'll even watch the whole thing.
Oh,
through
he's
to
gonna
see
watch
this.
it.
I'm gonna edit it.
Yeah. Shout out Isaac. He's
Yeah, shout out I. Hope Florida's treating you well.
the big boss man is on a well.
Hope your PTO's doing good.
Yeah,
dude.
man,
PTO.
that boy get 2 weeks PTO.
Oh, he's been saving that shit. I swear. But yeah, I mean, bowl games are just a great fun to watch. I mean, I wasn't really too mad about Michigan losing. I was more mad about our coach wanted DM women at halftime than anything else. But
Which one?
not just Jerome in general.
Oh, okay.
But
I was like Whitmore doing that shit.
no, but speaking, I'm gonna go into Michigan a little
Yeah.
bit because they did get their new head coach, Kyle Whittingham from Utah, is finally Michigan's new head coach, and honestly, I'm really excited about it. I mean,
Mhm.
Low key, I think he's got to be like I was saying. I think I was telling somebody this. I was like, I think you got the best coach available, and it's one of those things where I think he low key kind of fits perfectly because with his most recent team in Utah, that's where I can see this Michigan team going. Big line.
oh yeah,
Michigan's always been known for their strong offensive lines. And then also Devin Dampier, I see a lot of Bryce Underwood
oh yeah,
with him. A lot of very similar skills and things that he can do and tendencies with running the ball, but also just Bryce Underwood. I think that's the ideal next step for him in 2 to 3 years to be like a better Devin Dampier. So hopefully he can get there.
yeah. I mean, just Michigan in general is going to look way different than they did this past 2 seasons under Sherrone. I'm like
Hopefully.
I'm hoping.
Hopefully
so.
they can look like Utah. I mean,
Right.
I think they both schools play very similar. I think Michigan's
Agreed.
always just had better talent.
Yep. the Michigan Mormons.
Get the guy there.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
the guy who started it all.
Basically, Michigan's entire not Michigan, Utah's entire coaching staff has left Utah.
Oh, speak of the devil, there he is.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Nope. Utah's entire coaching staff left to go to Michigan, and Michigan did retain a few coaches with the defensive line coach and Alford, the running back guy. But
They keeping Biff?
no, Biff's done.
Oh, damn.
Biff and Wink, thank God. Wink sucked.
Wink.
I could not stand his defensive philosophy. I mean, it was just
Yeah, defense was pretty ass this year.
it was god awful. I mean, yes, I mean against
Did okay
Texas.
against Oklahoma.
Well, it had its moments, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely showed up sometimes, but then like we'd have these really big games or somewhat of a big game, and we just like had this like Bobby Boucher coach like defensive scheme, like he had heels on or something, but. But it's just I'm excited for the new era of Michigan football. I mean, I was telling Isaac about this the other day. I'm like, I think part of the reason I like didn't care about Michigan like as intensely as I did in previous years is because I just didn't like what I was watching. I mean, just the ground and pound offense it's fine, but I would love to have like a flashy like offensive pass air raid.
Right.
Like use Bryce Underwood as we brought him to come in for, and then honestly, I think we're gonna get that now that we have a quarterback coach and now we have an actual offensive coordinator. So
yeah,
he was showing some flashes in that bowl game.
Oh,
he's making some good throws.
Yeah, he definitely was. I mean, and
that one in the end zone where it was in the dude's hand, and he fucking dropped it.
Just a dime.
Oh my god,
it was perfect. I mean, you could see the talent, and
yeah,
I'm so irritated that Michigan's fan base is just so quick to get off of him. Like they see like all these other quarterbacks that are like even the Utah quarterback. Like I'd get what you would want him, but
yeah,
Bryce is our future guy. Like he's a true freshman. He led us to a 9-win season with a coach that loves to DM OnlyFans. And I honestly, I'm a big supporter of Bryce, and I don't care about he threw 3 interceptions against a really good Texas defense. Like
yeah, he's still young. That's a game where you let him go. It's his first bowl game. You know, that's a game where you let him go out there, see what he can do. I think if you're Michigan, you gotta look away from quarterback. You work on getting the offensive line better. You work on getting all those little things better. Yeah, I feel like people do not put enough emphasis on having really good wide receivers. No. Roman Wilson, goes really underappreciated for all those years with JJ.
Yeah, and he was like, and Roman was like the best receiver we had in like 8 years. I mean, the last one I can remember is
his game was so simple. He wasn't flashy, but he was always open. It felt like,
I mean, that's about it. And he would get open, and that's all we needed. I mean, even like. We could look at Cornelius Johnson. He was there. He wasn't like the flashiest receiver, but
unless he's playing Ohio State.
Yeah, right. And like even Alabama, he had a big catch in the Rose Bowl. I mean, Michigan didn't have like the Marvin Harrison guys or the Jeremiah Smith guys, but they had receiver talent and
and a 4-year quarterback that knew what he was doing.
JJ and we can get that with Bryce, and once we get people like receiving help, Bryce Underwood could be a really good quarterback for us. And I'm just not. People are like he's the next Joe Milton. Like no, he's a.
Let's hope not.
Yeah,
good Lord, let's hope
not.
He's a
freshman quarterback. He's trying to get his feet under him. He's finally going to get some development help.
Yeah,
and I'm really hoping he stays, but.
And he's got a light years better head coach than Sharon Moore. So, I'm looking forward to seeing. Michigan will take a step for sure. And like you said, if Sharon Moore is still the coach right now, like there's nothing to be excited about. I don't think. Obviously, you can be excited about your young guys that you got, like Bryce Underwood and stuff. Right. But I think
and
now there's even
see.
more excitement. Yeah. You got a new coach who I think, as I was saying, fits the mold perfectly for what Michigan was really good at in the past. So,
I mean, that's just
if he can just bring his Utah sort of tendencies and what they were good at last year, and I think you guys will be really successful.
Yeah. I agree, and it's just I hate to say it, but the Sharon like scandal is that whole scandal saved Michigan 5 years of being the dog shit program of the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting Kyle Whittingham and his staff in. I mean, who knows how long Whittingham's going to be there for? But even the offensive coordinator could be the next head coach. Like he's super young, and with that staff will be there forever. So I'm just overall I'm excited and looking forward to Michigan football being somewhat back in a way. But yeah,
for sure.
Let's move on to our next topic, which is I guess the biggest topic of Friday evening is the transfer portal is open. I mean, it went from 31 players in it to 500 in 10 minutes.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's like almost overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like I'd be so pissed. Like you just spent all last offseason getting, if you're Miami, 70 new guys.
Oh yeah,
and then it's like, oh shit, half my roster just left.
Well, that's the thing, and
either to the
North
draft or a freshman you recruited who's like, I'm not playing. Like,
I'm out.
I'm going to,
and you're in
Arkansas
the playoffs,
State, bro.
And you're in the playoffs.
State, bro.
It's the worst.
I'm going to Macergon.
Man, fuck this! I go to the University of Buffalo.
We got the money at Macergon. No, but like what you were saying, like the calendar of the NCAA transfer portal is so broken. Like there's teams
yes, with the coaching carousel too. Yeah, they gotta hold that off.
Yeah, that thing shouldn't open until after the national championship.
Because then it'd give bozos like us something to talk about.
Exactly.
Right? From February to whatever.
Yeah, and we're gonna have the NBA and college basketball, but you are in season, man. We're off season.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, I mean the portal definitely needs some quick changes, but right now we can't do anything about it. And
UCLA better use it.
There's a lot of teams that really need it.
Players on UCLA finna use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
North Texas.
Ain't nobody trying to play with Nico.
Only has their whole starting offensive lineup is all in the portal. All of them.
Oh, that's what Michigan, I'd be pissed about
too. Take note.
Michigan
get some receives.
I mean, Michigan State, I'm pretty sure all their scholarship players are all gone.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I mean, just a lot of schools are really having a bad time with JMU, another one of those playoff teams. And guess what? Their entire team is in the playoffs.
Nobody going to be on that team.
Portal. Like, it's honestly, I don't want to say it's ruining college football because I would love to see my team be stacked with superstars. Like,
yeah, right.
But
be nice.
It's like so different from pro leagues too, because there's no cap limit.
No,
there's no limit to how much money you can give a certain player or whatever. You're not going to go over a cap or a salary cap. Like,
yeah.
So it can be loaded, which is what we're seeing with Miami, and that's why they're getting bailed out and beating these tough teams in the playoffs. So
it's just I don't think the transfer portal is bad, but I think there definitely needs to be a little bit more of a structure to it than what we have right now.
Yeah, it's in its peak, but for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And if you root for a team like North Texas,
right?
Chop it up. You're cooked.
Yeah,
exactly.
10 years until you finally get the right group of guys. Right.
Unless North
staff.
Texas gets in the SEC.
Yeah, they need to join a better conference.
Exactly.
And like JMU, screwed. But if they join the pack, dude,
JMU needs to go to like not the Sun Belt. Like they have been outgrowing the Sun Belt like for the past 3 seasons.
They need to go to the MAC.
You know what they should do? The Pac-12's coming back. They should just go over there and.
They really should.
Yeah.
I mean, those teams aren't going to be the best competition, but they're
still
way better.
Going to be Power 5. They'll be Power 5
What state's
again.
JMU in?
They're JMU's in Sunbelt.
What state?
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're over there in the West somewhere.
Yeah, I don't really. Let me look.
I would guess
It'd be a good Pac-12 then.
What state is James Madison University?
I'm gonna guess like Arizona.
Oh, that's what I was. Virginia.
So they're not. In the West.
They in the
They're not
East, you
West.
Why
motherfuckers.
can't I remember that? But yeah, I mean,
Put them in the Big 12.
the Big 12 ACC is all in play over there. I mean,
They could put them in the ACC. That'd be a good ACC team.
They would totally be a good ACC.
Because everybody else in the ACC
They
sucks
could
ass.
beat Louisville.
They could totally.
Yeah,
they would compete against maybe not against Miami, but maybe they could compete against. Let's think of a team.
Duke,
Duke,
Virginia.
Yeah, like
they would have been right there with Duke and Virginia if they were in the Big 12 this year, I think they could have been in there as like a 6 and
Oh,
16.
Raula's in the
Oh, yeah.
transfer
7 and
portal.
5
Yeah,
team.
Raula's in the portal.
Damn.
But yeah, they just showed all the quarterbacks in the portal. I mean, they are not skimping on quarterbacks in the portal this year. If your team needs a quarterback, this year is the year for quarterbacks, and like DJ Lagway, Dylan Raiola, the North.
I can't believe he's
Texas
leaving
State
Nebraska, dude.
I
Like,
know he was.
That's like a family
Yeah,
thing for him.
yeah.
His dad went to Nebraska. His
Braden
brother's
Sorsey,
gone.
the Cincinnati quarterback, like all these guys are all in the portal, and they're
Is he
all,
playing tonight?
No.
Oh, he's not.
I mean, they're all hoping for a.
Michigan, take note.
Michigan does not need him. Well, I mean, maybe
They need someone.
they could bring. I would definitely bring a quarterback that Bryce can have a quarterback competition in.
Exactly.
But I mean, even
I remember
Johnson's
thinking
still there?
Avery Johnson was going to be so much better this
Oh
year.
my god,
Dude
yes.
was so bad.
I
CJ
mean,
Bailey, dude, he's going to get a raise
Yeah.
going somewhere else.
dude,
He played so well for
He's
NC
staying.
State.
it's crazy to me.
Oh,
that
he's staying.
He is?
The portal,
We're staying.
Oh, okay.
it's crazy to me that the portal has now opened the factor of this so and so has re-signed with whatever, like it's
Right.
a damn NFL team. Like,
Yeah.
this is not how college football is supposed to work out, and you know what? It is what it is now. But honestly, I'm hoping my team, Michigan, uses it effectively, which
I
I
hope
think
they
they
do.
will, because the only thing that scares me is that the entire staff is a more of a out west like coaching staff, so they know everything over there,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't know anything about the Midwest or anything past that. So that's the only thing that like frightens me. And the worst case scenario is I don't want Utah's entire team coming over to Michigan, because we're just going to be a mediocre Michigan team again.
Yeah.
But who
Utah's
knows?
all right.
Utah was all right for the Big 12, and there's nothing wrong with the Big 12. But I would really
Get
like
Cam
to,
Rising in for a 10th year.
oh my God, no! But that's something that the portal, obviously the portal scares me a little bit, because just seeing how much the of our players. I mean, Michigan already has like 8 players, and Samaj Morgan is one of them. He's in the
Good.
portal.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna look.
He can go to North fucking Texas.
that
They'll give him a
shows-
starting spot.
Dude, I think that shows me that we are looking for receiver help. Like,
Good.
If they're telling if we're
Jeremiah
telling,
Smith and Ryan Williams join the
dude,
portal.
Oh my God, that won't happen.
We'll take both of
That'd be
y'all.
amazing. But yeah, just the portal is portal's scary and fun, but definitely needs some more structure to it than what we've seen in the past 2 years with it.
For sure.
Yeah, if you root for group of 5 team, that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do one more topic, and then we'll get into picks this week. Caleb, do you got any? I mean, there's only 4. So, and then the national championship game we can cover next week.
Yeah, I think we could talk about the Lions if we wanted to. But
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the Lions.
I think that's the only other thing I'd want to talk about. I was just curious what you guys think, like, in terms of like the draft coming up this year, because I mean, it's not a stacked QB class by any means. I would argue last year's QB class was more exciting, and there were only two of them.
I mean,
really,
yeah.
Jackson Dart and Shadur,
Yeah.
that were really being talked about. But
yeah, man.
do you guys think the Lions should pick a QB in this draft to sort of try to mold when Goff is ready to hang him up, or we're ready to just get rid of him? Because from what we've seen in the back half of this season and pretty much the whole season with Goff, I really just don't think he's the guy. At least right now, I think that window is kind of closed for him.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this draft's the draft that we need to get a QB.
I definitely think we will draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
But it won't be in the first round. I mean,
Right. And I don't think there's that great of QBs in this draft,
No.
honestly.
I can't even.
The only one that's worth picking will probably get picked before
It is.
we.
Yeah,
Fernando.
Mendoza.
Yeah.
Like, he'll probably be the first pick.
Who wouldn't
Who
want him
else?
on, Who wouldn't want him on?
Well,
their team,
no.
man?
Jeremiah Love might be the first pick.
Jeremiah Love, yeah. Well, that's. Yeah. I was just thinking that, like, other than Fernando, like, is there another quarterback that really is like, oh my God, he's the best quarterback in the
Pavia.
country? Yeah, right.
Get the fuck out of
That
here.
5'11" guy, no way.
He's 6'3", bro.
Lions need to stay away from him.
6'3".
I mean, honestly, it was a disappointing season for the Lions. We were all, I mean, this podcast is pro Lions. We are all expecting more from them, and just,
I was expecting 13-3.
I was
Yeah.
expecting Super Bowl.
Not
Yep.
8-8, and maybe losing another one to go 8-9. You know,
It's just,
It's
it's
fucking
just sad.
nuts.
and we play the Bears.
We had so many injuries, man.
Yeah,
Injuries were a really
Injuries
bad problem
fucked us again.
Yeah,
I do think in this draft, however many picks we have, I don't know if it's 6 or 7, but I think we could
Bye,
get
bye.
the first 6-7 on the pod of
Hey.
2026.
Let's
Dude,
go.
we're almost in 2026, because next year's 2027.
All right,
Isaac, edit that fucking bullshit out,
Isaac,
please.
please come back.
No, it's I think this year's draft, if you're skipping out on a quarterback, it's because you're getting depth at corner, and you got to get depth at
We
probably
need linemen. We need a secondary.
corner, and a really good like free safety that could just play anywhere would be
Oh, yeah.
nice. That or like a strong safety that's kind of
I mean,
like another Brian Branch type. I would love
That'd be nice. To have.
that.
Yeah, I mean, Terrion Arnold is.
He's all right. He gets a lot
okay.
of penalties though.
Yeah,
Like,
he's kind of. I don't want to say
but
he's a
he's kinda
bust yet,
undersized.
but he's.
But he's been hurt, right?
But
He
he's
hasn't
been
been
most
playing.
of the majority of the time he's been hurt in our defense, and I'm honestly going to put that on the strength and conditioning staff that the Lions have. I mean,
Everybody's been getting hurt.
I mean,
dude.
it's just who is our guy? Like, who is
Exactly.
that guy that is making all of our players like? Once week 8 or 9, 10 come around, our entire starting offensive lineup or defensive lineup is in the questionable,
Mhm.
and it's
It was like that last year too.
It's getting old, and other than the player aspect, I do think we do something on the offensive line and defensive back group. But I mean, even coaching, you could even look at coaching. Like, we need to find somebody that is like confident play call.
Yeah,
Like,
we do need
other
a better
than Lane
offensive coordinator.
Campbell.
Yeah,
The new
I
guy
do
that we
think
got is bad.
the offense just looked every game you could tell. Besides that first game against the Bears, that felt like the Lions of 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like the past 2
Mhm.
years,
Yep.
like putting up 50 on the Bears, and then the next week, like the play calling just looks so slow and safe and conservative, and
Jared
you
Goff
can
gets sacked
tell
again.
Jared Goff is a completely different player this year.
I mean, they were talking back to that Christmas Day game. We were talking before the pod. Like, I couldn't believe how like they were hyping him up. Like, oh, he's had an amazing season. Like Jared
Goff?
yeah, Jared Goff had this many touchdowns and not as many interceptions. This many interceptions. He's just been having an
And then he went out there
extraordinary
and threw
season.
3 of them.
And then yeah, exactly. And I'm like, and you look at the Lions record, it was 8-7 at the time, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, he was really having an extraordinary season. No, it's just
Maybe compared to like first year Jared Goff on the Rams.
or compared to JJ McCarthy, but like,
Yeah.
look at that. It's just, I don't know. I was disappointed with the outcome of the Lions season this year, definitely. And
Mhm.
we all wanted more from them, but
Montgomery's probably leaving.
Montgomery's done.
I mean, yeah, I think he knows that his window now with consistent touches of the ball is kind of over. Which it was a good 3 years with him.
Oh, it
Though.
was.
I
Oh
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
he's great.
It's kind of tough because it's like that. Who's another guy we had when we first got Goff and really started that turnaround? I'm trying to remember.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah, Jamal Williams. That's on. Yeah, it's the same thing as him,
Yep.
except we just had Montgomery longer because Montgomery kind of replaced Williams
Mm-hmm.
first right after
Sonic
he left.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
But just I mean, I think the Lions their Lions Super Bowl window is gone. No, I don't.
think
it's
so.
gone. I think they'll be back. I mean, that team is built on toughness and just gritty football, and I think Dan Campbell will find the pieces that he needs to get right, and he will end up finding the equation or the answer to what they need to do to win the games again and how they did. But
We're just missing a few things, honestly.
Yeah, it's the injuries, and also I think you use this offseason to really hunker down on a couple position groups.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to fix everything.
Get Hutch some help
Yeah, exactly.
on the other side,
I do think.
so he's not fucking getting doubled every play.
Yeah, I do think pass rush was a big issue, especially against the Vikings. You could just tell, like we weren't getting any pressure.
Yeah,
and I think that's the most important thing in today's NFL is like people are holding on every play, but they can't call it on every play. You got to have guys that are going to be quick edge speed rushers. And you got to have linebackers that can make better plays than what we got right now. I feel like our guys are kind of just.
Anzalone is old. And
hey, Jack Campbell's a dog, though.
Yeah. Jack Campbell, but he's more of a run stopper.
Yeah, he's not like. I'd rather have someone who could do it all a little bit.
He plays the edge more, doesn't he?
Yeah. Sometimes.
I remember his rookie year, he played a little bit of edge.
His rookie year definitely played edge a lot.
But it's just
Malcolm Rodriguez ain't doing nothing but tackling people. I feel like Malcolm Rodriguez was really good as a rookie, but he hasn't gotten any better.
No, he hasn't.
You know, that's and he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah,
which is tough
he
too.
He came back like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe three.
Did he? Yeah.
But
I haven't heard him. Heard his name in a long time.
Yeah, he's more of a special teams guy now. But yeah, I mean the Lions definitely need to make some critical changes quickly, and definitely the cornerback group that we were saying, the defensive line group that needs some help for Aiden. And I honestly, it won't be too early to see if they get a replacement for Jared Goff soon. I'm not saying maybe it's this year, but I think it might be.
I was just saying, like instead of, I would love for them to draft a guy. I don't think trading for an aging quarterback like Goff was at the time, and he had a resurgence in his career for sure. Mm-hmm. But I would love to see a guy drafted and who can sort of learn from Goff and play on a team that's solid and be ready for him when Goff's
like 9.
Well, JJ, oh boy, if JJ came here, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I'd be like, fuck, JJ. We got a quarterback who can't throw the ball.
Get another one. No, but going back to the draft thing, we did draft a quarterback a few years ago, and it was
Hooker. Yeah, he did not pan out at all.
The thing with the Hooker was he was like 32 years old, basically. But I would
motherfucker had 8 kids.
Right. Like, if we're gonna draft a quarterback, I would like a true senior, like 22-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be sweet. And
it's just, you see it with the Packers. The reason they've been competent for so long is because
they got Jordan Love right after Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And
with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Well, learned under Aaron Rodgers. Just like Rodgers learned under Brett Favre. So.
Well, also you have it's a stupid example to use now, but you had Carson Wentz sort of mentoring Jalen Hurts before he was.
That's a good one.
Dude, Eagles just won. I mean, they won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles while Hurts was
hurt.
That was that was the year before they drafted him, I think. But Hurts was basically there for all that.
Oh yeah.
And now you see the Eagles are very competent. They're former Super Bowl champs,
and they're on their way to
still rolling.
Yeah, you could. They have a lot of talent everywhere, though. So I would love to see the Lions get to that.
They had a tough game against the Bills the other day. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, they did.
That was a battle of Goliaths over in Buffalo.
Yeah. Buffalo could have won that game.
They should have won. That game. But Josh Allen definitely didn't play his best. I mean, that's the first time I saw Buffalo really get manhandled as they did. That's a really hard team to play against with Philly's defense. But
Philly defense is crazy.
Yeah, so
especially their pass rush.
Yeah, I wonder why their offense is so far behind sometimes because they have talent everywhere. AJ Brown, Saquon, a good line.
I think a lot of it is play calling.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts just doesn't have the. Let's be honest, Jalen Hurts doesn't have the greatest arm in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I feel like, dude, it's so weird with him because I feel like he'll be so inconsistent and then he'll just drop like a 70-yard bomb.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Brown.
Like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But,
that's about it for the Lions for me, but I'll pull up the games here.
Yeah. When you're doing that, I'm just going to cover some small things. Isaac will be glad to know that Marcus Freeman has decided that he is coming back to Notre Dame in 2026, so that's a big good thing for the Fighting Irish. Hopefully,
more years of mediocrity.
Yeah. Right, and Michigan State, they also got a new head coach. I don't know if we covered the Pat or whatever his name is. I can't even remember his name. Northwestern guy. Oh shoot!
What was his name?
Pat Fitzgerald. I'm sorry.
There you go.
He was hired at Michigan State. The wide receiver coach for Ohio State went to South Florida at USF, and I think it's Brent Hurtline or something. I don't know, but yeah, we're seeing a lot of coaching changes. I mean, Florida got their guy. I think we covered that already, but yeah, biggest one that Notre Dame is not losing their head coach, and if they did, that was going to be crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That Isaac would have flipped a switch.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw that. But
I couldn't imagine how that would go, especially this late. But Notre Dame's to be adjusted.
Not like they got a bowl game to play in.
They literally did. They did go bowling.
Crybaby ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's get into the games and let's wrap this nice episode up.
all right. Well, the one game or the two games we got, Indiana, Oregon. Who wants to go first?
I got Indiana. I think they're unstoppable.
I
Mendoza's too hot.
I also have to go Indiana. I know what you're gonna do, though.
I already had it written down. Indiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
I mean, I'm not stupid. Like I think they're good. I am stupid. I made a lot of dumb picks this season, but yeah. I was just saying I'm not going to go against my word. I was saying earlier. I think there's no way Indiana doesn't win this.
You would think, right?
Next game though, I am going Miami because I think at a certain point you got to look past the 10 seed next to their name.
Yep.
I think they have talent everywhere. What they did to Texas A&M. They were able to shut them down. I think that's something they can also do to Trinidad, Chambliss, and Ole Miss. So, especially with everything going on, like with their coach leaving and everything, I feel like this is a perfect time for Miami to really strike and make that push for the finals. So, give me Miami.
I'm going to take Ole Miss. I think Trinidad is going to show up for the mean streets of Grand Rapids. I mean, he looked...
It's 28th Street, by the way. That's the street. That's the
is.
mean street right there.
He looked crazy against Georgia, and that's pretty special. So I think he can beat Miami.
Okay.
I really like the Miami pick, but if there was one certain guy that's not on the other side of Trinidad Chambliss, whatever his name is, the quarterback,
Chambliss,
I would
TC
Trinidad. I'm gonna stick with Ole Miss on this one as well. I mean, Miami's defensive line has to create havoc like they did against Ohio State, but I have a feeling that Ole Miss is way better than what Ohio State seemed to be, and I think Ole Miss will prove Lane Kiffin that leaving them when they were national championship contenders was the worst mistake that he will have in his college football career.
He's still getting bonuses, though.
And he's still getting bonuses.
He got $500,000
Now,
bonus for
really
winning
wonder-
that game last night.
I wonder if it makes me really wonder is, are they gonna give him a national championship ring?
Oh, he'll get a ring.
You think so?
He's getting bonuses. He'll get a ring.
I hope so.
Dang, dude, that's crazy.
I think he'll get a ring.
You would think, but I hope that relationship with Ole Miss isn't ruined because of this decision. But
Oh, it probably
it probably is.
Yeah, they probably
you know.
feel so betrayed. They're probably more
the
motivated
players
to win
feel
now.
betrayed.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
All right.
that's about it, guys.
Yeah, we can do the championship next week. Can't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Or is that does that happen on the?
so the schedule for next week is Thursday, Friday. So I think Thursday, Miami plays against Ole Miss, and then Friday,
okay.
Indiana, Oregon.
And then it'll be another week after that. So
And
we
then
got
it'll be
time to
the
predict
Monday,
the final. Okay.
not the Monday after next week, but the Monday 2
Yeah,
weeks
so
from
we'll
now.
have like 10 days or so to prepare.
So
That'll
yeah,
be good, man. But
it's exciting. I mean, the final games of college football season's so quickly approaching. It's a very sad time for you don't know ball in recent years, but now we got our college basketball analysis.
Yeah, we got our
on the
basketball
studio.
savant here.
So it might be a fun off season. So I'm excited for that. But
it'll be good. Yeah, we'll think of some things to do, and it won't all just be all basketball.
I mean,
so.
we'll still have the NFL playoffs,
Michigan's
too.
good.
Michigan basketball. I almost wore my Michigan basketball jersey. But it's a little too early at the moment. But
Wait until they get that one seed. They'll
right,
get it.
yeah. I looked this morning.
What the hell?
That's gonna do it from here from You Don't Know Ball Studio.
Happy New Year, first app 2026, baby.
Happy New Year. We'll be full staff next week. I'm hoping Isaac's plane makes it, but
Takes off in a snowstorm.
dude, crazy. But Yeah. So you guys, anything else you good? Or?
Nah, I just hope
Happy
the
New Year.
Lions. I just hope the Lions whoop the Bears' ass and
That'd be cool.
Pistons keep winning. So,
Yes, sir.
all right,
So all right. So I'm gonna try to do the sign off, but we'll
Do it,
try.
do it.
But we don't know ball. You don't know ball. We all don't know ball. We'll see you on the next one. Let's go blue.
peace.
See ya.